Hello and welcome back to tazwells12. This is my YouTube channel that you are currently on, and I am Tazwells and I am the host of this channel. So today's video is actually going to be one of my favourites. So it is going to be my favourite 3 foundations, showing you how well they work on the face and with the product on top that I do normally use. So that is today's video. So I hope this is something you're going to like, because you'll see 3 foundations, plus you'll see some other products that will be put on my face as well. But I love these foundations and they are very cheap and they are from the drugstore. So before we get into this video, let's just do the introduction and then we can carry on with the video. Please subscribe to my channel, which is tazwells12. Hit the notification bell. If you subscribe and hit the notification bell to me, then you will see any videos like this I will upload, and they will be straight into your, well, you will be notified straight away and you will see lots and lots of videos. I've got loads on there with different brands and other little bits and stuff like that. Also, please, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like any of the products, give it a thumbs up so other people can see it and it will go round. And give me a comment if you really like the video or really like the products and how I use them. Please follow me on my other social medias, which is TikTok and Instagram. They are all under tazwells12 too. You will probably see my hair transformation on there, because I was currently brown, now I am dirty blonde, so you will see that all on there as well. And before I do forget to say this, please, before I get to say this, this video is not sponsored by any of these brands. I have bought all this makeup myself. I have bought everything out of my own money and my own pocket, so and none of this is sponsored. If that is the last thing, which I think it is, let's get on into the favourite foundations video. So let's start this video off by showing you what foundations are my favourite, and these are 3 mixed together, and these are always I wear for a night out, for a glam face but not too cakey on my face either. But this is what the combination I do wear. So this one is my all-time favourite. I've had this foundation for literally I don't know how long, but I absolutely love it, and I need to find out where I can order this from, because I have got 2 bottles of this, but I'm nearly on the end of 1 bottle, and the other bottle is probably like half full. But I absolutely this foundation as well is always good to just put on when I just want a light foundation. It's not a heavy coverage, but it gives me everything that I want if I just want to go out quick but put some foundation on quick. So this is the bourjois Paris foundation. So it's really hard to see it on the bottle because the light is there, but this is basically what it is. So this is the Healthy Mix Serum. This is a gel foundation. It's 16 hours radiance boosting, even revived complexion. So this has got vitamin enriched fruit therapy, instant anti-aging, and this is one of the most smelling like foundations. It's not like a flower foundation, it literally smells like fruit. It is so nice, and my colour in this is light beige, so that's 53. It's very hard, there we go. And this foundation I absolutely love. So it's got serum mixed into this foundation, which I think is even better because it gives you that extra bit of boost to your skin when you're wearing a foundation. So yeah, I need to find a new place to order this, because everywhere they've got it, they haven't got my colour. So I definitely need to find this baby, because this is one of my mixtures. The next one I've got is, and everyone loves this foundation, and so this the Bourjois foundation is about £10, by the way. So that's that price of that. This one is from Revolution Makeup Revolution London, This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. So this baby came out when they done the concealer, and everyone loved the concealer, and they were like, we want a foundation, we want a foundation. They were raving for it, like really wanted a foundation. They brought this out and everyone absolutely loved it. So this pricing on this one is about £9. So these are quite good on their own, but I used all three of them. Because I use all three of them as well, I don't seem to use as much. So if you just had one normal foundation like this and it was like 30 something quid, you'd use it so quickly because you were only using one. But I'm actually using three, and they're all different shades. They're all sort of near the same, but they're a little bit different. So this is F5. I will show you it when we get it out, but it's more of near the light beige colour like this. Maybe a little darker, but it's near enough the same as that. I wanted to get near enough the same as that colour because I used that one on its own, so you can use this one on its own if you want to, but I do like this combo of the three of them. So that's the next one. The third and final one to make the whole little complexion is quite a new one added to it. So I watch a lot of YouTube because I do YouTube, so I watch a lot of YouTube makeup artists and people and testing and videos like what I'm doing, because I think they give you like the best recommendations. So I obviously use YouTube, and loads of people were saying that this foundation was the best, so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll give it a go. It's a drugstore one, and this is about £10 as well. So this is the Maybelline New York Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation, and this one is in 10 Ivory. So this one is a little bit lighter than the other two. It's not much lighter, so that's probably like a tan colour, and it's just a tiny bit off of the other two. I like my foundations to be matching me, but not overtaking me, because I like to have them a bit more lighter to then bronze up my face or maybe contour, so then you can actually see it on my face. But that's what I personally like. Some people fake tans, they like it to match their fake tan, but I personally just like it that little bit lighter, so you can then see extra detailing I make in the other stuff to then pop out. This is the final one of this little duo. So what I'm going to use to blend all them in today is my favourite little beauty blender, which is really cheap. It is this little guy, and this little guy is come from Tesco's. This little guy come in a pack of 3, which was... It also came with this one. As you can see, I've already used this one. This one I normally use if I'm doing a cream contour and just to blend that into my face, and I just use the top bit there. So that's that one. But the main marble pink and purple one I use to blend my foundation in. So this one is damp at the moment because I went and damped it before because I remembered, luckily. Hopefully it doesn't dry out, but this is what it starts off with, and this is how big it gets. So it's definitely absorbed the water which we want. It is so soft even when the water goes on them. They are so good. They were in a pack of 3 for about £6, and I absolutely love these. But I do want to find a new way how to put my foundation on. There is a brush I'm keeping my eyes on, but if I order it, then I definitely will do a tutorial with it. So we're going to use this little guy today because this is the thing I always use. We are also going to prime my face, so we'll get on to that next. I'm just going to clip my hair up. So what we're going to prime my face with is, so this is a actual moisturiser. I was going to use a primer, but I do go between the two, so I thought I'd use a moisturiser. This is really good, and I do use this quite a lot. So this is the Formula 10.0.6 Seriously Shine Free. This is a mattifying oil-free moisturiser with aloe vera and bamboo. This has 75 ml in it, and this is absolutely perfect. This makes your face so matte. it is unbelievable. So if I want to go out in the day, or I don't want to put makeup on and my face is behaving and looks okay, I will just wing this on because it's a matte moisturiser and it doesn't look shiny. I have got more moisturisers for the evening because I just think that's a lot better, but this is definitely what I go for. So we're going to put that on my face in a time lapse because you won't want to see that because it's pretty boring. It's just like a normal moisturiser, and then we'll get it on. Probably in that little time lapse you probably saw that I put it in my eyebrows because obviously we want to mix it in there, and you probably saw me put that little bit down my neck because I will go down my neck with the foundation, because anytime you use foundation you should always go down your neck. That is the perfect thing to do, but some people do miss that out and it's very vital to the process, otherwise you will have a line and that's not pretty. So yeah, this is all gone really tacky really quick, which is really nice. And by the way, I've missed another thing out. You probably can see that I've got a makeup look on. That is actually going to be another video, so I will try and link that one down in below. So the first two foundations I'm going to use is these two because they have the full coverage, and then just lightly go in with this. So I think probably the first one we'll go in with this, the Ivy one, and then we'll go in with the Revolution, and then we'll go in with the bourjois one. So I try and put this evenly over my face as much as possible, so we'll just try and go there. So I just give it a squirt, like a couple of drops like in places, and then you probably can see the colour. And it doesn't have to stop here, like you don't have to like put a certain amount on. Just got it in my hair. I just try and put an even amount all over my face. The mixture is quite good. That one, but we can always go back in with more, so it's alright. So we'll go on to this one next. So I basically just go in with wherever I sort of missed. I won't try and get my hair. But now you can see, hopefully you can see, that these are very similar, but they're not too much alike. And as you can see, this one comes out with an applicator, which I absolutely love. It's literally like a concealer, but in a brush sort of way. It's really weird, but really good at the same time. So that's that one. Oh, look at my hair, lovely. Not what I wanted. So now we're gonna go on to the final one and just put this in. So I'd normally just go wherever I've kind of missed. Honestly, you need to smell this foundation because it is just smells so good. And you're probably thinking, oh gosh, she's putting a lot on her face, and in a way I am, but you'll see it completely mixed out. It's probably going to be about enough to, I look like a dot to dot at the moment, but this is how I put my foundation. So you can see where they are a little bit different shade, but they look sort of the similar. You can see these ones are the lightest ones, and this one and the other one look pretty much the same. So we're going to use the little Beauty Crush blender, and we're going to blend that all in now. Oh, also as well, like we're gonna have a challenge on our hand, because obviously you can see my friend on my lip there, so we can then definitely see what these foundations do. I personally like these because they just give you a flawless cover, but they're not like cakey either. I hate ones that are cakey as buggery. Like, I've got an Estee Lauder one and I love it, but you have to be so careful when you are definitely like putting that on your face and how much, because you put too much, it definitely goes too cakey. Right around your nose, you don't want to forget your nose as well, and under your eye. This is why I always do my eyeshadow first, because then I know where to hit and I know where to go with like my concealer and stuff. And today I'm not actually going to put concealer on after. There is a few other products I will put on, but concealer is definitely not one of them, because I want to show you the good amount of what these foundations do. And I sometimes think if you put concealer on, it sort of hides what you're doing. And don't get me wrong, I use it as good as anyone else, but that's not like the point of the video. So if I put concealer on it, just rub that all in. So what I'm going to do is, I think it's a bit bare here, but that's because of my application. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit more on and rub it under my nose and get rid of the spot. But you can see that it's definitely got rid of it. But that was my application, that I didn't put enough on my cheeks when I should probably put a little bit more. But hey, that was my problem, not the foundations. Like I said, I go more tinier and littler because I rather do that than absolutely go in with it. And then literally it's like caking your face, and I hate that. I hate that feeling. This is what it is. So we're just going to let that dry for literally like 2 or 3 minutes, because that's what I always do with foundation, because it literally just needs to dry. It just needs that, it just needs to soak in. But you can see how flawless my skin looks, and like it doesn't, like it's literally the same colour as me. So I've literally put a match into me. I've matched my skin so good, and it's literally matching me so well. I've literally took it down my neck. You've seen that proof. But yeah, that is definitely matching me. So this is just drying down a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much like dried down. It's coming a bit off my hands, but that's for doable for foundation, because obviously we've got to prep the other stuff. But look how flawless my skin is. You cannot deny that. That looks so good. That looks so nice. I obviously had to put a bit more here, but that was my fault. That was not the foundations. I said like I like putting a little bit, and then I rather build it up than go proper cake face and then have too much foundation on. So what we're going to do now to real test this out, I'm actually going to put you on another time lapse, and then I'm going to like put all my other powders and products on my face. After the time lapse is finished, I will tell you what products that I've put on my face, and then we can talk about it a lot more and how good the other products sit on my face, because they are different mix. So I will be back in about 2 minutes and we'll do that. So I've finished my whole face, as you can see. I've got eyebrows on, I've put bronzer, put powder, finishing spray on. So let's talk about what products I actually put on my face. So the first product I actually used was the Revolution Pro. This is the brow pomade, and this is a medium brown. So I obviously did that to carve my brows out and give it a design. As you can see, I did that to give them the shape. And I used just a Barry M brow brush for that. Next, I went in with the PS My Perfect Colour loose mineral powder. This is in porcelain, and this is £2 from Primark, and this is such a great powder, so I used that. You obviously saw me put that on with the Spectrum powder brush in A01. Then I went in with my Fit Me Maybelline New York Matte and Poreless pressed powder, and this is in 90 translucent. So I just put that in my T-zones, which was above my brows, down my nose, under my eyes, in my nose, and on my chin, and just down here. That's where my pores are, and that's where it gets a bit clogged up and a bit oily. So that's what I've done with that. Next, you would have seen that I've put the bronzer on, which is the Physics Formula one. This is the butter bronzer, and this is just 6676 bronzer. I think this is just the normal one. You can get a lighter one, but this is just the normal one, which is perfect for my skin. I love this bronzer, and it smells like coconuts. Oh, forgot to say, where I put the Fit Me Matte and Poreless on, this is just a French Connections brush, and it's just a little rounded one that I just think is best to put that powder on. The one that I did with the bronzer is a angled brush, and it is a Spectrum A05 one. This is a great little bronzer brush because it gets in where you want it. To finish it up, then I used the Cosmetics London Eyeliner. This was a little duo someone did, and then basically you've got a darker brown, and then you've got the lighter brown, and then you've got this powder. So you obviously see that I used the darker to come in, and then the lighter brown on the edge, and then I used the powder to blend all of this in and sort of tone it down so it doesn't look so bluntly. And I used for that was another Spectrum brush. This is eyebrow brush A17, so I used that one. And then to blend in the white sort of pressed powder, I used another Spectrum one, which is A06. So, and finally I used the I Heart Revolution fixing spray in Strawberries and Cream. Absolutely love this. It smells divine, great, and keeps your makeup in place. Let's talk about the foundation. So that was all the products I put on there. As you can see, the foundation is still flawless. The products I put on extra that are different brands, one of them wasn't, still went on really nice, and I think it's really it's just gone on perfect. You can't see any cakiness, you can't see that it's clogged up, you can't see that it looks funny. Obviously I've got a line here, but that's fine, that's just my age. But yeah, the bronzer went on fine, the setting spray went on fine, everything just went on perfect, and these three as a combo just look perfect, and they are my favourite all the time. Do you know what? They are heavy foundations, but mixed with this serum one, it doesn't feel like that at all. It just feels really light on my face. If I put the Estee Lauder one, I love that foundation, don't get me wrong, the double wear one, like everyone wears it, everyone went crazy for it, love it, foundation, but these three are my favourite. They just look flawless on my face, and they just sit so nicely, and I do not feel like I've got loads of makeup on my face. So I hope this video has helped. You can then see what they are like. If you want me to do a video where I do them on their own, I could do that. I probably will, because I've got loads more coming up, so I can do them on their own. But I thought I would just give you a little tester of what my 3 favourite foundations are together as a mix, and what I would normally use when I go for a night out or for a meal or something like that. So I hope this has helped you. This has come to the end of the video. You can see the results, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite foundations. I'm going to be gutted if this one goes, because I use it for everything, like I said. But yeah, this is the end of the video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you liked any of the products that I did show you, give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up for them. And yeah, if you like the whole video as a general, I helped you, I give you any tips, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, which is tazwells12. Hit the notification bell. Like I said, if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you will see more videos like this coming up. I'm going to do a lot more makeup looks. I'm going to do some brow ones. I can do a tutorial on the brows, because I haven't done that either. I'll come up with some lip ones. I haven't done a lip one, I don't even know, on my channel. I'll do loads more looks. Yeah, so please definitely come back and check these out. Please also subscribe and follow on TikTok and Instagram. That would be great, because I do always try and upload on there, but I try and get my YouTube. That is my passion, and that is what I want it to rise to the high tops of what I can. If you're new, thank you for joining us today. That I really appreciate it. And if you're an existing one, I definitely love your company, and thanks for coming back. I will give you a little heart like I do at the end of these. Definitely check out this makeup look that I've done on my eyes and how I did it. And I think that's everything. And thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.